Sometimes 162 games is not enough, and you got to play just one more. Tonight, we play that one more. Hello, everybody. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to Inside Pitch. Tonight, we have a 1976 one-game playoff. And this is not the wild card. This is to find out which teams will make the wild card in the National League. Today's date will be October 4th, 76, and we are at San Diego Stadium for a one-game for it all between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers and the Padres, 79 wins, 83 losses. The games on the board I do not use to decide a playoff berth. That has to be done on the board. However, I use the games on the board for seedings. That I will use it for, but not for a playoff berth. If there's a playoff berth on the line, it's got to be played on the board, and that's how we do it. The Padres went to Los Angeles. They were 3 games back of the Dodgers. They were 3 games back of the Dodgers at 76 wins and 83 losses, where the Dodgers were 79 and 83. All the Dodgers had to do was win one game. They couldn't do it. The Padres won 2 on the board and 1 by ticker. So now, whoever wins tonight will be the number 6 seed and will travel to play the Pittsburgh Pirates at Three Ribbon Stadium on Saturday when we actually start the postseason. Everybody else is in tonight. It's one game for all the marbles to get into the postseason where anything can happen. Steeler fan BBBB and Brian Patterson join us here at San Diego Stadium. The Padres get the home field for this game by virtue of a better board record. The Padres had a record of 7-4 on the board. The Dodgers were 3-9. So the Padres do get the board decision, and that is why they have the home field for tonight. Who will win tonight and face off against the Pirates in the National League wildcard playoff? I can't believe we made through another season, people. The 1976 season is done. It is now time to go to the postseason, but we got one more game to play. And this counts actually as a regular season game, and I will post this win and loss in the final standings when I post them in the Facebook group. The fans here at San Diego Stadium are jam-packed. There is not a seat to be found anywhere here in Southern California. The Dodgers reeling from 3 straight losses. All they had to do was win 1. They couldn't do it. Reminds me of a certain baseball team in the 1994 season restart in Payoff Pitch. Will the Padres be able to complete their mission and get to the playoffs? Or will the Dodgers tonight spoil the Padres' home cooking? The playoff rosters have been decided. I put together the playoff rosters for both teams just in case either one gets in. So we are having the playoff rosters. Playoff rosters are simple, 26-man rosters, utilizing who is available. And, of course, Dave Winfield was not available for the Padres at the end of the year. Therefore, he is not in the playoff rosters for the Padres. So you will not see him tonight, depending on who was injured and who was able to play and who was not. I cut the rosters down to 26 players. We are all set and ready to play. We are set. I can't believe we got to play one more game of the 76 regular season. Starting pitcher for the San Diego Padres will be Randy Jones. 22 wins, 14 losses, a 2.74 ERA, one of the best pitchers of that season. Playoff rosters are set, utilizing Baseball Reference to create the lineups. If I can platoon, I will. If I can't, we go with the guys we have. Let's get started. Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman Davey Lopes, 241 average, 4 homers, 20 RBIs in that year. brown, yellow, and white dice for the Padres. Brown will be red first. They are the home team. Fans are ready, on their feet. Let's see who will face Pittsburgh on Saturday. Jones starts with a 6-2. That's at the park. San Diego Stadium says 2-5, and that's going to be a fly out the left. San Diego Stadium takes away 3 from strikeouts and 1 from walks. 1 man out. Next batter will be left fielder Billy Buckner. 301 average, 7 homers, 60 RBIs, and 76. Jones goes ahead and deals. 1-5, that's a possible error. Buckner will swing. 6-1, that's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Russell. Bill Russell's error, short to Hernandez. Enzo Hernandez. His error rating is a 9. That's an 8, and it's going to get by him for an error. The ball is hit to Hernandez, and he can't get it, and it goes under his glove, and that's going to be a 1-base error. That is an E6. First error on the Padres. So Buckner will go to first. He'll stay there. And the next batter for the Dodgers will be right fielder Reggie Smith. He and Dusty Baker will platoon. Out there. I'm sorry, not Liam. I'm thinking, never mind. Reggie Smith in right field, 253 average, 18 homers, 49 RBIs. Infield at double play depth. Anything on the strategy? That is a 4. Buckner can't steal. Does he have a hit and run attempt? Let's see. Reggie Smith against the lefty, 13 minus 3 is 10. And let's see here. And we add +2 to that. Yes, we're going to do a hit and run. So Randy Jones will go the hit and run. And that's a 2-6. That's a range play. Reggie Smith, 6-6. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Doug Rader. His range is a 4. But with infield double play depth, it's a 3. No, we can't get it. Is that going to be a single or a double? That's going to be a double right down the line. Holy cow, on a hit and run. Reggie Smith smacks it right past Rader, and that's going to go down the line for a double. And that is a range play. But Buckner will automatically hold at third, because on a range play double now onto third or first, it's only automatic 2 bases. So a double for Smith. Runners at second and third. The batter now will be first baseman Steve Garvey. 317 average, 13 homers, 80 RBIs. So we have 1 out. The infield is going to play in. They can't allow to have any runs. So the Padres will play early on in infield in. Anything on the bases? The 11 says no. Jones will go ahead and pitch. 6-6. That's a range play at the park. San Diego Stadium, 1-4. That's a ground ball to second base. Oh, boy. And that's hit to Tito Fuentes. Fuentes' range is a 3, but the infield is in. His range is a 1. No, it's going to get by him for a single. Garvey hits it past the drawn in infield, and that will be a base hit past second base. Buckner will come in to score. Smith with a base running rating of 3. He will come in to score. An RBI single by Garvey, and just like that, the Dodgers jump out to a 2-0 lead. Stadium groans. RBIs, 2 RBIs single by Garvey. Dodgers jump out 2-0. Randy Jones not off to a good start. Third baseman Ron Say, the Penguin, is next. 277 average, 23 homers, 23 RBIs. Infield back at double play depth. And that is an 8. Nothing happening there for Garvey. He'll stay put. Jones with the pitch. 4-4 against a righty. That's a blank. Say will swing for 6 against the lefty. Base hit right past short for a single. Garvey's base running rating is a 3. He will hold at second. He will not go to third. And the Dodgers right now are jumping all over the Padres early in this game. Boy, that error is coming back to hurt the Padres early. They're going to go talk to Jones on the mound, see if he's all right. Because right now, they are hitting it where they're in. And yeah, Puck joins us here at San Diego Stadium. Next batter is the shortstop, Bill Russell. Russell, 274 average, 5 homers, 65 RBIs. The 8, nothing happening there. Jones will go ahead and pitch. 6-4. That's a pitcher result. Russell, a righty, a 1-3 is an automatic out. The 15 is too high. Russell will swing. 2-2. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Did they turn the double play? 2-0-3. Second base, Fuentes is a 0. 1-3. Yes, they do. Shortstop to second to first double play, and the inning is over. 6-4-3. 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. The Dodgers jump out quickly, 2-0 here in the top of the first. Last night, question, Robert, this has not happened, but say I run out of hitters and need to move Rose to the outfield for a few innings. 1, is it allowed? And 2, if so, what his ratings be? Yes, it can be. If you run out of hit, here's the thing about this. Baseball rules actually state if you cannot put 9 players on the baseball diamond at any one point, it is an automatic forfeit. That being said, though, okay, if you want to move Rose to the outfield or something like that, I would give him a range of 1 and either a 0 or a 20 for an error rating. Yes, you can put anybody anywhere, okay? Just as long as you can field 9 batters. Trust me, watch my I actually had that issue, okay, in a game between the Cardinals and the Expos in that division series game in 1985. I had to put a pitcher at second base because that game went into major extra innings and I almost ran out of players. So pretty much, but that's the rule of baseball. If you cannot put 9 players on the field, it's a forfeit no matter what the score is. Bottom of the first, and I did check that to make sure because I didn't know because I've never seen that before. I think it's happened once or twice. I don't know when. Bottom of the first inning, starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I went with Doug Rao. 16 wins, 12 losses, but a 2.57 ERA. Not as much a strikeout pitcher as Sutton, but Rao may have had better control. So I took the 2 pitchers with ERAs under 3. Padres already down 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Friars will be Johnny Grubb. I put Grubb in right field. 284 average, 5 homers, 27 RBIs. With Dave Winfield not available for the Padres in the postseason, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Rao will go ahead and pitch. 1-3, that's a blank. Grubb will swing. 6-6, and he grounds it to second base. And that'll be taken care of by Lopes, and that's out number 1. Next batter, second baseman Tito Fuentes. 263 average, 2 homers, 36 RBIs. Fuentes will come up to bat. Rao will pitch. 2-3, that's a blank. Fuentes will swing the bat. 5-5, and he flies out to right. That will be caught by Smith, out number 2. 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Willie Davis. 268 average, 5 homers, 46 RBIs. Rao will go ahead and deal. 6-5. Range play at the park. San Diego Stadium 4-4. That's a fly ball to left field. Hit to Buckner. Buckner's range is a 5. And he makes a catch on the run. He's got it. Side retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Friars. And if you're the Dodgers, that's exactly what you wanted. At the end of 1, Dodgers lead 2-0. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Lee Lacy, 269 average, 3 homers, 34 RBIs. I am platooning with him with Dusty Baker in center field. Lacy will bat against the lefties and Baker against the righties, as I do create platoon lineups if I can. It all depends on the at-bats. Let's see. Jones will pitch. Let's see, have a better inning. 4-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Lacy, 5-4. That's hit to left field. That is a 19 against the lefty. That's going to be too high, and it'll be a fly out to left. Play is made by Turner, and that's out number 1. Next batter is the catcher, Steve Yeager, 214 average, 11 homers, 35 RBIs. Jones will deal. 1-6, that's a walk. That 17 is too high. Yeager will swing the bat. 6-5, and he grounds it to third. Taken care of by Rader, out number 2. Next up is the pitcher, Doug Rao. Rao batted 150 as a hitter that year. Jones will go ahead and pitch. 2-1. That's an automatic out, and it will be a fly out to center. And 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. A much better inning for Randy Jones. We go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second inning. Who leads off? Leading off for the Padres will be left fielder Jerry Turner. 267 average, 5 homers, 37 RBIs. 2 lefties on the mound tonight in a game that means everything. Rao will pitch. 4-2. That's a walk. That 17 is too high. Turner will swing. 2-6, and it's a line drive right to third. Say makes the play, out number 1. Next batter will be Mike Ivy. Ivy is at first base, 291 average, 7 homers, 70 RBIs. Rao will go ahead and make the deal. 4-4, that's blank. Ivy will swing. 5-3, and he grounds it to short. Russell's up with it, and he'll throw to first for the second out. 2 down now. Third baseman Doug Rader is next. 257 average, 9 homers, 55 RBIs. Rao looking in, and he will make the deal. 1-6, that's at the park. San Diego Stadium, 2-2. That's grounded to first. Garvey's up with it. He'll take it himself. And another 1, 2, 3 inning for Rao. Nothing across. 2-0 Dodgers after 2. The winner will play the Pirates on Saturday morning. Since I'm off on Saturday, we will have a doubleheader. Whoever wins this game will play the Pirates on Saturday morning. Saturday night, it will be the Boston Red Sox and the California Angels for the American League wild card playoff. I felt I would move the Red Sox to the night game because I know Red Sox fans probably would love to see that game at night instead of the morning. So the Pittsburgh game will be first, then the Red Sox game will be in the evening. That I can tell you. Top of the third, leading off for LA will be Lopes. Lopes is 0 for 1. Jones will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-1, strikeout 11, no. Lopes will swing the bat. 2-5, and he line drives it right to Fuentes. And he's got it, out number 1. Can't believe I got to play a game 163 here. Here's Bill Buckner. Buckner reached on an error his first time up. Jones goes ahead and makes the pitch. 2-1. That's an automatic out, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. That'll be taken care of by Hernandez. Throws to first. 2 down. And next up is Reggie Smith. Smith hit a double his last time up. Could not bring in the run, but then Garvey and Say took care of everything else. Jones will pitch to Smith. The morning game will be around 11, I think. 11 o'clock usually. That's when I like to do it. 11 o'clock in the morning and then 7 or 8, probably 8 o'clock at night. Remember, if you guys can't make it, you can always do the catch the replay. Randy Jones will pitch. 1-6. That's a walk. That's 13. No. Smith will swing the bat. 4-5. That's a fly ball center field. And that'll be taken care of by Davis. And another 1-2-3 inning by Jones. Jones has definitely calmed down since the first. It's still 2-0 in favor of the Bums. Next batter will be the leading off of the Padres shortstop, Enzo Hernandez. 256 average, a homer, 24 RBIs. Rao will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-2, and that is, 1-2 against the righty. Strikeout 14, not a chance. Hernandez, 3-6, base hit right past first, and the Padres get the leadoff man on. That's a single. And that's the first hit for the Padres tonight. Got off good start for Doug Rao. That will bring up the catcher, Fred Kendall. 246 average, 2 homers, 39 RBIs. Infield a double play depth. Hernandez is a stealing threat. He had 12 steals. That 10 says nothing's happening. Rao will go ahead and pitch to Kendall. 2-1. That's a range play. Kendall will swing the bat. 1-3. That's a fly ball to left field. That's hit to Buckner. Buckner's range is a 5. He'll make the catch again on a running catch on a 5. And that's out number 1. Wow, Buckner playing with fire. A range of 5, and he's rolled a 5 twice. First out. Here's the pitcher, Randy Jones, only batted 0.58. The corners are going to come in expecting a bunt. And that is a 7. And we're going to have a bunt. I do call automatic bunts for the pitchers. Rao will go ahead and make the pitch still. 4-2. That's a walk. It's cut in half, and Jones has a walk rating of 5. That 14 is way too high. So now we do the bunt, and that bunt is hit right back to the pitcher, Doug Rao. And if a bunt rate, and the number is a 3, and Jones's bunt rating is a 2, that will be a successful sacrifice bunt. So Hernandez will make it to second, and Jones will be out at first. A good bunt by Jones, 2 outs. So successful sacrifice hit. Back to the pitcher. And now with 2 outs, it'll be up to Johnny Grubb to see if he can get a run in. Grubb is 0 for 1. Hernandez on at second. Rao ready to pitch to Grubb. Dodgers lead 2-0. Bottom of the third. I should be rolling a strat first, which I will. That is a 4, and Hernandez is not doing anything. Rao will pitch to Grubb. 5-2. Strikeout 4. Got him. Struck him out. He got him on a big K, and that retires his side. That's the first strikeout for Rao. He had 98 of them in 76, but that does it as Grubb cannot make contact. So no runs. There was a hit for the Padres, but it remains 2-0 in favor of the boys in blue. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Garvey. Garvey is 1 for 1, singled his first time up. Dodgers, Randy Jones. Padres right now having issues with Rao. Here's the pitch from Jones, 1-6. That's a walk, and that will be a walk to Garvey. That one walks him. Garvey will trot down to first, and that is the first walk issued by Jones. He had 41 of them, which is not bad for 315 innings pitched. That's pretty darn good control. 315 innings pitched and only 41 walks. That's pretty darn good. That is excellent control. But right now, he did make a walk here. It will be up to the Penguin, Ron Say, to see what he can do. Say is 1-for-1. Double play depth is called. Let's see if anything else happening. The 12 says no. Jones will go ahead and prepare to pitch. And that is a 6-2. That's at the park. San Diego Stadium getting a lot of work tonight. 1-1. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Be a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn the double play. 2-0-3. Second base. Fuentes is a 0. 1-3. Yes, they do. They get the double play. 2 outs. Say grounds out around the horn. Two men down. Here comes Russell. Russell grounded out to a double play his first time up. Bob B joins us here at San Diego Stadium. Randy Jones will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-4. That's a pitcher result. Russell's a righty. A 1-3 is an automatic out. The 5 is too high. Russell 6-5, but he grounds it right back to Jones. Jones will underhand it to first and retire the side. So he'll retire the side there. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, and 1 walk, and that's about it. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Dodgers. As the Padres are looking to get through Doug Rao, but right now Rao is turning out to be the pitcher I expect him to be when I made the call for him. Bottom of the 4th, Tito Fuentes is the batter. Fuentes is 0-for-1. 2 excellent pitchers that year, Doug Rao and Randy Jones. Both pitchers, only about 20 pitchers at ERAs under 3 that season. These were 2 of them. Rao will pitch. 3-1. That's a pitcher result. Fuentes a switch hitter. He'll be batting from the right side. A 1-14, an automatic out. The 17 is too high. Fuentes 1-3, and that's going to be a ground out to short. 1 man down. And here's Willie Davis. Davis is 0-for-1. Rao looking in and making the pitch. 5-4. That's a blank. Davis will swing the bat. 3-3. Line drive right back to Rao. He puts up his glove to save his face, and it goes in there, out number 2. Rao goes ahead and saves his nose from probably being busted by the line drive right back from Davis, and he makes the play. 2 down. And now Jerry Turner. Turner is 0-for-1. Rao looking in, and he will make the deal. 1-5. That's a strikeout. 17, not happening. Turner, 6-6, and that's going to be a fly ball to left field, and Buckner will go ahead and get that. And that is another 1-2-3 inning for Douglas Rao. After 4, still 2-0 Dodgers. The Padres right now cannot find any offense at all. The winner of this game will play the Pittsburgh Pirates in the National League Wild Card Playoff. That will be Saturday morning. There will be no game tomorrow night as I take the break to set up the playoff rosters for some of these teams. And the second game will be the American League Wild Card Playoff. The Boston Red Sox will take on the California Angels in Anaheim Stadium. Top of the fifth, Lee Lacy leads off for the Dodgers, and he is 0 for 1. Jones right now wishing he had that first inning back. Jones with the pitch. 3-2. Strikeout 19. Lacy. 2-5. That's going to be a base hit right into center field. A line drive into center. Lacy has a single. First hit of the game for Lacy. That will bring up Yeager. Yeager is 0 for 1. And the infield will go to double play depth. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. That is a 5. Nothing happening there. Jones will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-4 against a right-hander. That is a blank. Yeager, 6-5. Ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn the double play. 2-0-3. Second base Fuentes is a 0. 1-3. No, they do not. Lacy will make it to second. The only play is to first. So the ball is picked up by Rader, and he throws to first to make sure he gets the out, and there is one down. Next up will be Doug Rao. He batted 150 with a runner on second base. Rao's going to go ahead and hit away. We will first to see happening on the bases. That is an 18. A bunt would normally be called for, but with a runner on second, I will let Rao swing, and the infield is back. Jones will go ahead and pitch. 4-6. That's an error on a grounder. Rao, 3-6. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. There won't be an error. That is out number 2. Lacy. His base running rating would be a 1 to try to go to third. I think Lacy will not make, well, let's see. Base running rating is 2. Fly ball to right, -1 is a 1. Right fielder is Grubb. He has a +1. It would be a 2. A 1-2, Lacy makes it to third. No, he stays at second. I rolled anyway. 2 outs. 2 men down. The batter now is Lopes. Lopes is 0 for 2. Randy Jones trying to keep this a 2-0 game, but the Padres are unable to find the offense they found in the 3 games in L.A. I wonder if they left their bats there, too. Jones will first check the strat. That is a 6. Lacy staying where he's at. Jones will pitch. 1-3. That's a blank. Lopes will swing the bat. 2-4. Line drive right back to Jones, and he spears it and has it. Side retired. A well-hit ball by Lopes, but not enough as Jones gets it. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit for the Dodgers. Remains 2-0 as we are halfway this 1-game playoff to see who will go into the postseason. Game number 163. Timeout for a drink. Sports Time Machine joins us here at San Diego Stadium. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Dodgers leading 2-0. Doug Rao right now pitching a gem. Mike Ivy, the batter, and he is 0 for 1. Fans here at San Diego Stadium wondering where the offense is. They probably left it in Chavez Ravine. Rao will pitch. 2-3. That's a blank. Ivy swings the bat. 1-1. Ground ball to short. Russell's got it. He'll make the throw to first for the out, and that's 1 down. Next up will be Doug Rader. Rader is 0 for 1. Rao will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-2 against a righty. Strikeout 1. Got him. Struck Rader out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Rao. 2 down. 2 outs, and now here's Enzo Hernandez. Hernandez got the only hit for the Padres so far. He's 1 for 1. Rao will go ahead and make the deal. 2-1. That's a range play. Hernandez will swing. 2-1. Fly ball right field. That ball is hit to Reggie Smith. Smith's range is a 5. He's got it easily with a 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Friars. 5 innings in the books. Dodgers leading 2-0. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off will be Billy Buckner. Buckner reached on an error his first time up, but he is 0 for 2. All the scoring was done in the top of the 1st inning. Randy Jones has definitely calmed down, but the Padres' backs cannot figure out Douglas Rao. Jones with the pitch. 3-5. That's a strikeout. 10. Nope, Buckner didn't strike out much. He'll swing. 4-4, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. Hernandez has got it. Out number 1. 1 man down. The next batter is Reggie Smith. Smith is 1 for 2, has a double. Jones will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-1. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to short as well. Taken care of by Hernandez, out number 2. And now here's Steve Garvey. Garvey is 1 for 1, singled and walked. Randy Jones looking in. Garvey, pitch coming. 2-1. And again, that's going to be an automatic out. And that will be a ground ball to short. So all 3 outs were grounders to Enzo Hernandez. So he earned his paycheck in that inning. And all go to first. So G6, G6, G6. Side retired. Randy Jones goes into the Padre dugout, says, come on, guys. We got to do something here. Leading off for the Padres will be Fred Kendall. Kendall is 0 for 1. Randy Jones is due to bat after Kendall. Question is, am I going to let him bat? Got to get some base runners here going on here. Rao, world's worst gamer, joins us here at San Diego Stadium. Rao will go ahead and make the pitch. And that's a 1-1. Wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. 3-6. That against the righty, strikeout 10. That's too high. Kendall will swing. 6-2. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Taken care of by Russell. Throws to first, out number 1. Garbage. Out number 1. Now the question is, do I want to take out Randy Jones or do I want to let him bat one more inning? You're down 2-0. You're in the bottom of the 6th inning. If this was a regular season game, I wouldn't think about it. Jones would stay in there. But this is a 1-game playoff. You got to get some bat. You got to get some hits. That is a tough decision to make here. Randy Jones is doing a heck of a job. The Padre bullpen could do a decent job as well. And, but this is a 1-game playoff. I got no choice. Randy Jones has got to come out, and that will be it for Jones. And it is sad I got to remove him, but I got no choice. You got to get hits. You're running out of outs. Ted Kubiak will come on and pinch hit for the Padres as Randy Jones will leave the game. Ted Kubiak, .236 average, 26 RBIs. Doug Rao will deal with Kubiak. Now, I know what you're talking about, Bob B, and you're probably – I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. You're running out of outs. Rao will go ahead and pitch. 1-2 against the switch to the right. against the switch hitter right-hander. That is a strikeout. The 9 is too high. Kubiak will swing. 5-2, and it's a ground ball to second base. The throw goes to first for out number 2. I'm not saying you're wrong, Bob B. You're probably right, but I gotta play. This is one game for all the marbles. Here's Johnny Grubb. Grubb is 0 for 2, and right now it looks like nobody can get past Doug Rao this game. Rao will go ahead and pitch. 1-4. Against the lefty, it's a home run chance. It's a home run result, but Grubb against lefties is a 0. Oh, wow. Rao pitched him a meatball, but Grubb couldn't put the cheese on it. 6-2, but Grubb does go ahead and put some pepper on it, and that's going to be a single to center field. Grubb does have a hit. So Rao goes ahead, pitches him a meatball, can't put the cheese on it, but he puts the pepper. That's good enough. Grubb is on it first. That is only the second hit given up by Rao in this ball game. Here's Tito Fuentes. Fuentes is 0 for 2. Rao will go ahead and pitch to Fuentes. We'll see if anything happening on the bases. A 4, no. Rao looking in. Fuentes knows he needs to come through with a big hit. Rao with the pitch. 3-5. That's a blank. Fuentes will swing. 2-4. And that's a fly ball to right field. Reggie Smith's got it. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit for the Padres. Rao was just pitching his butt off, and still 2-0 Dodgers after 6. The difference really was the error in the first inning. If that error doesn't occur, who knows what happens after that? On the error on Enzo Hernandez. Top of the 7th coming up. The Dodgers have right. The Padres will bring in a right-hander out of the bullpen. And pretty much really all hands are on deck for this game. Timeout while I check the starters to see who's going to be starting in the next game. So, right. You know what? Forget the righties. Just bring in the best pitcher you got. Here's Dave Tomlin coming on to pitch. So the new pitcher for the Padres will be Dave Tomlin. There's only about 11 or 12 pitchers in the lineups that I could use for the playoff rosters. This is 70s baseball. So Dave Tomlin, a lefty, will come on to pitch. He has one of the best ERAs in their bullpen. No wins, a loss, a 2.84 ERA. Ron Say will lead it off, and he is 1 for 2. So Tomlin will come in and pitch. Padres hoping they can sooner or later get to Rao. 6-1 against a righty, that's a blank. Say will swing. 5-5. Base hit. Center field for Say. He will head to first on a leadoff single. Say is now 2 for 3. Ronald Spersky joins us here at San Diego Stadium. Infield goes the double play depth. The batter is Bill Russell. Russell is 0 for 2. Say not a stealing threat or anything like that. And nothing happened. The only way it can go is on a hit and run, but they ain't going to be that either. Tomlin looking in. He will pitch to Russell. And we got Suadice. I will re-roll. Tomlin, 4-5. That's a blank. Russell will swing the bat. 1-6. That ball is hit to left. That is a ball hit to left field. That is a 4, and that's going to be a base hit for Bill Russell. That's a single. Ball hit to left. Say's base running rating is a 2. Single to left, -2 is 0. Left fielder for the Padres, Turner, +1. The only way Say can make the third is on a 1. He'll stay at second. Russell gets his first hit of the game. And the batter now is Lee Lacy. Lacy is 1 for 2. Infield still a double play depth, but now the Dodgers are in business. And Tomlin was a good pitcher, but right now he is having issues coming in. Lacy 1 for 2. Checking a strategy. 17, nothing happening. Tomlin will go ahead and pitch to Lacy. 6-5 against a righty. That's a blank. Lacy will swing. 1-1 fly ball center field. Fly out to center. That'll be out number 1. Say will not go to third. He'll stay at second automatically. I will not have him move over, so that's the first out. Next up will be Steve Yeager. Yeager is 0 for 2. Runners at first and second. Tomlin only can pitch to 6 batters before he gets tired. He's got 3 left. Tomlin knows he cannot allow anybody to score pretty much the way Doug Rauch was pitching in this game. Checking a strategy roll. Nothing happening there. Tomlin with the pitch. 5-1 range play. Yeager swings. 6-5. That's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Doug Rader. His range is a 4, but with the infield a double play depth, it's a 3. No, we can't get it, and that's going to go by him for a base hit, and that is going to be a single for Steve Yeager. That's going to be an S5. Ron Say's base running rating is a 2. He will not score from second. He has to hold at third. Needs to be a 5 in order to score from second on a base hit past third. But the bases are loaded. And the batter now is Doug Rauch. Now, if you're the Dodgers, what do? You got 1 out, top of the 7th inning. Rauch is pitching his butt off. You know, if he swings, it's probably going to be a double. It's probably going to be a double play here. You know, I mean, possible double play. Do I let Rauch bat or do I go to the Dodger bullpen? The problem is the Dodger bullpen bothers me. I know I took out Randy Jones, but that was because the Padres were behind. The Dodgers are ahead. They're going to let Rauch swing the bat. And in this case, with Bob B, I agree with you. So Rauch is going to swing. I will not call for a sacrifice. Ron Say with a base running rating of 2. That would just be giving up. I think that's just giving up an out. Tomlin will go ahead and pitch to Rauch. First, we'll see if anything happening. That is a 4. No. I know I got Charlie Huff in the pen, but it's too early to bring him in. Tomlin will go ahead and pitch to Rauch. Tomlin with the pitch. 1-1. Strikeout. Got him with a 3. And he strikes out Rauch. And maybe that's pretty good because there's no double play. So 2 outs now. 2 outs, and now we'll be up to Davey Lopes. Lopes is 0 for 3. 2 men out now, and Tomlin will pitch to Lopes. Bases loaded. Tomlin will pitch. Lopes ready. A base hit here really puts it on there. Bases loaded. I will roll the strat. And that is a 5. Nothing happening. Tomlin will pitch to Lopes. 4-4. That's a walk. That 20. No. Too high. He does not walk in a run. Lopes would have had a 19, but a -1 would have been an 18. So he does not walk Lopes. But Lopes does get to swing. 1-1, and it's a fly ball to right field. Getting under it will be Johnny Grubb. He makes the catch, and the Padres escape. Holy cow, no runs, 3 hits, but the Dodgers could not get the runs in. 7th inning stretch, 2-0 Dodgers still. As World's Worst Gamer says, rigged. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Friday Night Horror. There's no baseball game tomorrow night, but that's going to be happening. The beginning of Friday Night Arkham Horror will be on my channel from now on. Though, even if there is a baseball game to be played on Friday nights, the best time for me to do it. So join me for some Arkham Horror tomorrow night. We begin the mission of the investigators. I know some of you will not be there, and I understand that. Not your cup of tea, but I want to branch out into something new. So for those of you who know about the game, please join me tomorrow night for Night of the Zealot Part 1, The Gathering, here on RJL 518. Bottom of the 7th. Dodgers leading 2-0. The difference is an error in the first inning and then 3 hits after that. Doug Rao will stay on the mound, and he is very strong. He's got many batters yet he can face. The Padres have not been able to do anything really against him. Willie Davis leads off here the bottom of the 7th. 2-0 Dodgers. Rao pitching an absolute gem. Whoever wins this game will play the Pirates Saturday morning. Rao will go ahead and pitch. 3-3, that's a blank. Davis will swing. 4-3, base hit to left field for Davis. That's a single. Davis gets his first hit of the game. And only the 3rd hit given up by Rao. Next batter will be Turner. Turner is 0 for 2. Double play depth is up. Turner will bat. Davis does have steal ability, but that 14 won't do anything. Rao looking in. He will pitch to Turner. Rao, reduce, strategy roll, re-roll. 2-5. That's a possible error. Turner, 6-1. That's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Reggie Smith. Smith's error rating is a 2. That's an 11. He'll make the catch. Out number 1. Nothing going there as Smith makes the play. Mike Ivy is the next batter, and he is 0 for 2. Davis on it first. Strategy roll says nothing happening. Rao will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-6. That's a blank. Ivy will swing the bat. 5-2, and that's going to be 5-2. That's going to be a fly ball to center field, and it will be Lacey making that catch. Out number 2. 2 down. And here's Doug Rader. Rader is 0 for 2. Infield is now back. Strategy roll. Davis stays at first. Rao looking on. He will make the pitch. 4-4. That's a blank. Rader will swing. 1-4. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Picked up by Say. He's going to throw to first to get Rader. And the inning is over. No runs, a hit. For the Padres, they are running out of outs, 2-0 in favor of the Dodgers. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Bill Buckner leads off. Tomlin is done. He has reached his tired rating. So we will see a new pitcher for the Padres. What are we in the 8th inning? And the pitcher's due to bat third. All right. I forget these guys are starters, so I can't use them. So I got to put them in the back. Coming on to pitch for the Padres is going to be Tom Griffin. 9 wins, 6 losses, a 4.10 ERA. Tom Griffin was a trade from the Houston Astros in August. So Tom Griffin will be called upon here to pitch to Bill Buckner. Griffin will pitch to Buckner, top of the 8th inning. Griffin, 2-2 against a lefty, that's a blank. Buckner will swing, 5-3, fly out to center. And that is out number 1. Buckner is now 0 for 4. He did reach on an error his first time up, though. 1 man out. The next batter is Smith. Smith is 1 for 3, has a double. Yep, Winfield is out. He is not in the lineup. He was not in the lineup. He was hurt at the end of the year. Griffin will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-5, that's a blank. Smith will swing. 4-3, base hit right past first into right field for a single. Smith has his second hit of the game. Next batter is Garvey. Garvey is 1 for 2, has a single. Smith on it first. Double play depth is called. Griffin will go ahead and make the deal to Garvey. I'm still rolling a strategy roll. The 3 says, I'm not gonna hit and run here. A hit and run is available, but I'll call it off. Griffin will pitch to Garvey. 6-1. That's a pitcher result. Garvey, a righty. A 1-5 is a base hit up the middle. That's a 6. He just missed it. Garvey will swing. 5-4. Line drive right to first. Right to first, caught by Ivy. Do they get Reggie Smith? A 1-4 they do. Yes, they got him. He has it. He'll tag the bag. And Reggie Smith is out on an L3 unassisted double play. Side retired. No runs, a hit. The Tom Griffin does a decent job to keep it 2-0. But the Padres are, as I said, their bats are just not there. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Rao. Leading off for the Padres will be Enzo Hernandez. He will bat. Hernandez is 1 for 2. Rao will stay on the mound. He's pitching a gem, and he still has about 5 batters left before tiring. Bottom of the 8th. Rao looking on, makes the pitch. 5-4, that's a blank. Hernandez swings. 3-3, ground ball to short. Up with it is Russell, and he'll throw to first for the out. The Padre batters are just hitting them where they are, not where they ain't. Next batter is Fred Kendall. Kendall is 0 for 2. Rao looking in the deal for Kendall. He will make the pitch. 3-1. That's a pitcher result. Kendall a righty. A 1-14 is an automatic out. There's a 3, and that's going to be a fly out to center. Out number 2. Pinch hitter coming up for Tom Griffin. He will not bat. And coming on to bat for the Padres will be Hector Torres. Torres, 195 average, 4 homers, 15 RBIs. Next batter in line to pinch hit. So here's Hector Torres against Rao. Unfortunately, the Padres really don't have that much of a bench. Two outs, bottom of the 8th. Rao looking in on Torres. Pitch. 4-3. That's a blank. Torres will swing. 6-6. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Say's got it. Throws to first. Side retired. And the Padres are down to their final 3 outs. 1, 2, 3. Rao is absolutely right now unconscious. 2-0 Dodgers. We go to the top of the 9th. Padres need a pitcher, and they will bring out their closer. It will be Butch Metzger. 11 wins, 4 losses, 16 saves, a 2.92 ERA. Ron Say leads off for the Dodgers in the top of the 9th. He's 2 for 3. Metzger's job simple. Keep it 2-0. Metzger, he will pitch. 5-6. That's a strikeout. 13, no. Say will swing the bat. 6-1. Fly ball right field. And coming under that is Grubb. He's got it. Out number 1. Next up will be Bill Russell. Russell is 1 for 3. Metzger set and ready to deal. Looking at Russell. Pitch. 6-1. Hit by pitch. 14. Nope, that's too high. Russell will swing the bat. 1-2. And that's a ground ball to short. Hernandez has got it and throws to first for the second out. Two men down. The batter now is Lacey. Lacey is 1 for 3. Fans here at San Diego Stadium don't want their season to end tonight. They played 3 hard games in LA to force this game. It would be devastating to not finish the job. Metzger will pitch. 3-3 against a righty. Base hit right up the middle for a single. Right there against a right-handed hitter. It's a single 1, and Lacey keeps the inning alive for the Dodgers. Now the batter is Yeager. Yeager is 1 for 3. Yep. Well, that's what Jacob deGrom does, too, for the Mets. Lacey on it first. No strategy roll. Metzger will pitch. 4-5. That's at the park. San Diego Stadium, 6-4. That's a ground ball to first base. Up with it is Ivy. He's got it. He'll take it himself and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. A great pitcher's duel tonight. It is 2-0 Bums. Will we see some 9th inning magic? Leading off for the Padres will be Johnny Grubb in the bottom of the 9th. The Padres have 3 outs left. Rao has 2 more batters to face before tiring. He will pitch to Grubb. Grubb is 1 for 3. Rao looking on. Charlie Huff is ready if necessary. They're going to see if Rao can complete the game. Rao looking on. Grubb ready to bat. Bottom of the 9th. Here we go. Rao. 2-2. Hit by pitch. 11. Yes, he hit him. Holy cow, Rao hit Grubb. He hits Grubb. 2-2 hit by pitch. Grubb a 6. Rao a +7 is a 13. He hit him. And the tying run coming to the plate. He hits Grubb, and I know he didn't intend to do that. And here comes Tito Fuentes, and Lasorda is going to come out, and Rao is going to come out of the game, and they're going to go with Charlie Huff. That was my plan in case Rao allowed a base runner. Rao pitches an absolute gem tonight, but he's going to give the ball to Charlie Huff to try to finish this game out. Infield, a double play depth. Here's Charlie Huff, 12 wins, 8 losses, 18 saves, a 2.21 ERA. Charlie Huff did blow a save against the Mets earlier in the season. Grubb on it first. Check. There is no strategy roll, so Huff gets to pitch to Fuentes straight. No, you don't do a hit and run here. Huff will go ahead and pitch. 4-2. Walk. 10. No. Fuentes doesn't walk, but he will swing. 5-3. Base hit past the first baseman. It's a single. Fuentes gets a base hit. Grubb's base running rating is a 2, and he will make third. And the Padres have really their first threat tonight. And that just woke up the fans. Base hit for Fuentes. Grubb goes to third. He makes it there on a single pass first. And now the batter is Willie Davis. And nobody out in the bottom of the ninth. Davis is 1 for 3. And they're going to go talk to Charlie Huff real quick, deciding what they want to do in terms of the infield. Do you play for a double play or do you play the infield in? Fans standing all over the ballpark is right. Davis is 1 for 3. He will bat. The Dodgers are going to play double play depth and try for 2. The runner on first doesn't mean anything. The runner on third doesn't mean anything. The runner on first doesn't. Yes. Did you expect the 1-2-3 ninth inning at RJL 5-1-8? I think not. Huff will come on to pitch. He is pitching. Runners at the corners. A home run wins this game. Huff, there is no strat. He will pitch. Huff will pitch. 1-1 against the lefty. That's a blank. Davis will swing. 4-4, and that's going to be a ground ball to short. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Davis is, let's see if they turn the double play. 1. Grubb will be coming home. They're going to try to turn 2. They're going to try to turn 2. 1-0-2. Second base is Lopes, and he has 0 arm. A 1-2. The Padres turn the double play. No, they do not. Grubb will come in to score. Fuentes is out at second. Davis is on at first. It is now 2-1. Fielder's choice. But now 1 out. But now a 2-1 ball game. And right now, Doug Rao is looking at Lasorda saying, why'd you take me out? The batter now is Jerry Turner. Turner is 0 for 3. Turner is 0 for 3. Huff will pitch to Turner. Now I'm rolling a strategy. Davis does have a very good chance to steal. And that is a 3. He's got it. Ooh, do I send Davis? Yes, you do. He has an 18 stolen base rating, plus 2 from Huff, and Yeager's a -1. The only way Davis is out is on a 20. I think you take the chance. They're going to send Davis to get to second base. The throw to second. He's safe, and it could be an error. It could be an error. The throw by Yeager. His error rating is a 10 and no error. No error. Davis is safe at second with a stolen base. And the tying run is in scoring position. And now that takes away the double play. So Davis on at second, a base hit ties this game. Turner is 0 for 3. He will bat. Fans here at the Padres cheering him on. Huff trying to get the game over with. That 5-0 happening on the bases there. Huff will now pitch to Turner. Huff with the pitch. 3-5. Range play. Turner will swing. 5-2. That's a ball hit to center field. That is a 19, and that is way too high. It's a fly ball to center, but it is a range play. The center fielder out there is Lacey. Lacey has a 4. Yes, he makes the catch. Out number 2. What a play by Lacey. Fly out to center. Holy cow. Turner gets a fly ball to center field. Too high, but it was a range play. But Lacey makes the catch. 2 down. And now the last chance for the Padres is Mike Ivy. Ivy is 0 for 3. They're going to go talk to Huff and see what they want to do. And no, you do not walk Ivy. You don't put the winning run on base. You pitch to Ivy. Let him beat you. Huff will pitch to Ivy. Davis on at second. The winner here plays the Pirates on Saturday morning in the National League Wild Card. Red Sox at Angels Saturday night American League Wild Card playoff. The postseason is about to begin. Huff will pitch to Ivy. I am still rolling the strategy, and that is a 10, nothing happening. Davis ready to go. Huff needs to make a pitch. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 4-6. It's a strikeout. 13. No, that's too high. Ivy does get to swing. 6-5, and it's a fly ball to left field. Getting under it is Buckner. He takes 2 steps to his right, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. And that's your game. The Dodgers advance to the postseason of 1976. Stadium groans and barfs. A little bit of magic, but not enough. 1 run on 1 hit, a stolen base, a hit batter, but Charlie Huff gets it done. And the Los Angeles Dodgers will advance to the 1976 postseason. They will play Pittsburgh Saturday morning. As far as the pitchers, I don't know yet. I will post the lineups for both games in the Facebook group. Oh, the Padres, 3 wins in a row, but couldn't win the game that really mattered, although they all did. If the Padres had lost any one of those games, the Dodgers would have automatically advanced. Don't go away. Final line score coming up. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 9 hits and no errors. For the Padres, 1 run on 4 hits and 1 error. Doug Rao gets the win, pitched an absolute gem. Really did. Randy Jones takes a hard loss, and he only really gave up 1 earned run due to the error. And Charlie Huff picks up the save. With that victory, the Dodgers will go to 80 and 83. The Padres go to 79 and 84. The Dodgers are the 6th seed as they clinch the final playoff spot. And they will play the Pittsburgh Pirates. In the American League, Boston will go to California. The winner of those 2 games will play Cleveland. The winner of Boston, California will play Cleveland in a best-of-3 at the Mistake by the Lake. The winner between the Dodgers and the Pirates will play the Astros at the Dome at the 8th wonder of the world in a best-of-3. Meanwhile, the Mets will have to play the Phillies, and the Athletics will play the Royals. The Yankees and the Reds await the winner of the wild card round. Yep, a team under 500 in the playoffs. Yes, the bracket will be going up as well. You'll see the bracket. I always post the bracket online as well as the final standings. There will be no baseball tomorrow. There will be no baseball tomorrow night. I am going to do Arkham Horror, so join me for that if you wish. What a great year it was done for 1976. An awesome season. I'm very proud of it, how we did it. I look forward to the next season we do. But before we talk about the next season, it's time to do the playoffs once again. So I hope you'll join me Saturday morning, Game 1, the Los Angeles Dodgers against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Saturday night, I should say National League Wild Card Playoff, Dodgers at the Pirates. Saturday night, American League Wild Card Playoff, Boston at California. Make sure all the Red Sox fans are there for that one. Steeler fan, Brian Patterson, World's Worst Gamer, BBBB, Sports Time Machine, Bob B, Ronald Spersky, Brian Patterson, and thank you all for joining, and G Puck, thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, we'll stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for some Arkham Horror, and we will see you Saturday for the wild card playoff games. The Los Angeles Dodgers beat the Padres 2-1 in a heck of a pitcher's duel. Really could have went either way. We'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Take care.